Hello, this is Sun Kim. It's been a while. I wanted to share my side hustle income, beer money for April 2021. I've been busy with taxes and work, so been a little bit behind, but I do have all the figures and I want to share that with you for April 2021. We'll be changing it up a little bit and we'll start with the low earners and we'll go with the high earners. Um, because that seems more exciting. So let's get to it. In the month of April, I did SurveyMonkey, which is a app on Android. I believe iOS is possible too, and just did some surveys here and there, and earned 575 enough to do a withdrawal. SMS profit was 525, and that's an app that you run on an Android phone that you receive texts from, and they will pay you, a little bit of money each time, and that added up to 525. And ControlMySMS is similar. They were supposed to let you send text starting in March 2021, but I haven't really been able to configure it nor set that up like SimCash to be able to send out text. So just made 99 cents off of that, and just the small earners there got me to 11.99. Web browser based work is 29.98, and we have a SerpClix, which is a browser that add-on that you run on Firefox, where you click on links, keywords that they want you to search on, and then you click on the appropriate link in the search result, and that's supposed to do some sort of SEO with the various keyword searches to help them rank better, and you're helping in that process. It's very easy, and you get them throughout the day, and this was the first month in April that I started with that. And you have Microsoft Bing rewards, which you do searches on there, do little quizzes, and you have an extension in either your Chrome or Edge browser, and it adds up over time. And so when you get to, I think it was 10,000 points, you redeem it for like $10 Amazon gift card. And then also got Brave rewards, 0.9 BAT, and that was worth 113 in April 2021. It seems like with the crypto bull run, there's less ads coming my way, so maybe a low earner going forward. We'll see. Passive video watching, so combination of HideoutTV, Loot TV, and transfer those points over to Good Game to You, GG to You, and I made $35 off of that. With HideoutTV, you can also, besides just watching it on a web browser, you can have a Fire TV, Amazon Fire TV, and there's a Hideout TV app there, and that tends to earn better, but you'd have to at least make an initial investment of $20 to $30 for Amazon Fire TV device, and I think it's worth it. Tends to earn better than watching Meal Ninja or something like that on a desktop browser, but that's up to you how you want to handle that. Loot TV tends to be a decent earner, but it doesn't earn as much as Hideout TV, but it's a little something that you can run in tandem with Hideout TV, so it's just a nice earner on top of Hideout TV. Recycling, I made 37.34 in the month of April. You can see that I did lots of aluminum cans, number 1 plastic, number 2 plastic, and glass, don't pay well. So if you are recycling and you are limited in space, you probably should focus on aluminum cans and number one plastic, the clear plastic bottles if you um, are recycling. Class action, I got $48.35. These are websites that you submit claims, and you can get money back if you're a class action member and you qualify for that class action. InboxDollars made $45. I think it was primarily from running the playtime. So you install games and you run the games. You can play them if you want, but they do have to be front of screen. And then when you go back to the InboxDollars app, the playtime calculates how many minutes you've played, and then it will eventually add the playtime money, so like 6 cents, 12 cents, initially starts off as like 1 minute intervals, and then it goes up to like 5, 10, 15. So the more you play the game, the longer you have to play in between to get payments. So I was able to get $45 in April for that. Current Music, that's a new app that I'm trying out. Had it running on my Samsung, and between charge mode and playing music, you can earn gift cards, PayPal, etc. Every 20,000 points, I would redeem them for $10 Amazon gift cards. And the charge mode basically multiplies your earnings with every 150 points. You get like a one current multiplier. So instead of earning like say 0.5 current per minute, you can earn 1.5. So by watching ads, surveys, charge mode, lock mode. But charge mode is probably the most passive way to do it. I do watch ads when I have an opportunity, and every 150 points you get that boost for 1 hour. So you have to be diligent if you want to earn $50 a month on your device. So most likely you may not earn as much if you just kind of do it here and there, but getting to $10 should be pretty easy, once a month even, or twice a month, if you just do the charge mode and play music and check in hourly. Quora, you ask questions on this website, and when ads are shown on your question, you earn some of that ad revenue. And in April I earned $55.97. Data collection, $58.15. YouGovDirect was a new extension I tried with I think YouGovSafe. So it's a Chrome extension that you install, and you log into various sites like Netflix, Spotify, Amazon, basically streaming and some shopping sites, and they collect the data off of there at certain intervals, and you get money for that. I think they might have since changed. They were kind of transitioning to like a point system, so I'm not quite sure how redemption works. But in April, it was a straight ACH bank withdrawal, and I got $28.15. SurveySavvy, I made 15 in April. That was a combination of running a data collector on Android, on an iOS tablet, and a web browser extension. So you get $5 a month for each of those, and there's a VPN that runs, so you would need your own separate device to do the beer money, because you don't really want to have it interfere with your other earning devices, but you can earn up to $15 a month, and I do that. MobileXpression is another sort of data collector that runs on your phone passively, and you check in daily or every other day, and you can earn points, and then once you earn those points you can redeem them for gift cards. Killi is similar, I guess, to SurveySavvy, but it's just an extension that you run for the websites that you would go to, and then I think you can also link accounts. So you have various requirements that all pay you. I think what is it? Comes out to, I think, like $1 a week, so it's like 25 cents per week for the various things you have to do for them to collect your data, and then it comes out to $4 or $5 a week that you can also redeem as a gift card if you want. So Cashback made $95.49. There was a special with the Drop app that if you got a COVID-19 vaccine and showed proof on Instagram, they would load your Drop account with $50 worth of points, and I was able to withdraw that. We had a Bank of America cashback on various credit cards that I hadn't checked in a while, and we had money there, so got cashback there. And then I just started with a new app called Bumped, which I have installed on my iPhone, that takes all your account information that you allow for like credit cards and banks, and then they check it against certain companies, and when there's a match you'll get a stock. You get cash back, but it's in the form of a stock. So I guess it's like kind of data collecting and kind of cash back. eBay, I had some random things around the house that I sold, and it was like $215 or so, but after fees and shipping and all of that, the net was $170.88. So I encourage you, I'm sure you got a lot of stuff around the house that you don't have a use for, and as part of an approach to minimalism and just making better use of your space and the things that you have, value the things that you have and have them be important to you, instead of having 10 things that you never look at or never use or never consider. Get rid of those things. If they have value to others, sell them, and you can have a little cash on hand, and the things that you do have will mean more to you. So I encourage you to let go of things that you don't need and make a little bit of extra cash that you can use for other more meaningful things in your life. Interest and dividends, Celsius, we had money in Celsius, so for the month of April it's $125.47. Same with BlockFi is $89.77. Charles Schwab was 4 cents on the checking. So with Celsius and BlockFi, you take money and you deposit it into those apps, and they will convert it to a crypto called stablecoin. And I used USD Circle, and that's owned by Coinbase, which is a reputable exchange. They manage that, and Celsius and BlockFi will give you anywhere from 8 to 10% on it. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Do you want 0.1% return like my Charles Schwab, where you literally get pennies off your balance, or do you want to take the savings that you have and multiply that by 8 to 10%? And it's really a no-brainer. Very little risk, and I encourage you to do that with these reputable companies if you have extra money that you're willing to put as a savings vehicle. Unfortunately, crypto is not FDIC insured. So if the companies ever go under, or anything like a hack or something happens, you are not protected. It's more like stocks, in that way. So that is something to consider. But I've been with them for over a year now, and really hasn't been an issue. The apps on the mobile phone are easy to use, so as long as you keep your phone protected, and they have two-factor authentication methods, and I encourage you to use that anytime you're using financial products on your smartphone or desktop browser. So reverse split arbitrage definitely made more money in the month of April, made $1,048.96, and so that's the net. I follow this guy on Twitter called Reverse Split Arbitrage, and he has a website also called reversesplitarbitrage.com/splits. And I don't have a lot of trading accounts. You can certainly have more, but Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and Vanguard are my first three go-to, and then FirstTrade, Public, SoFi, RobinHood, WeBull, and I believe I added TradeStation. When I can trade on those. And so the concept of reverse stock split arbitrage is that on a particular day there will be an announcement saying that, hey, our company has a certain price on the stock, and we're going to take one stock, or take maybe like 10 stocks or 1,000 stocks, and combine them into one stock. So the play is that when this happens, sometimes these companies will have specific wording saying that if you have a fractional share, which means at the reverse stock split, say it's 1 to 1,000, but you have 1, then they will still go ahead and round that up into 1 share. So it would be the same as someone owning 100 shares that rounds up to 1, or a person that has 1 share will also round up to 1. So you literally buy something for a penny, and if it rounds up 100 times, you could have a penny stock be worth $1 at that point. So in the month of April, there was a company with the ticker called SING, SING, that did a reverse stock split, and it was a few dollars, but we ended up being able to sell it for, I think, anywhere from like $100 to $125. So this is considered the unicorn that appears maybe every 2-3 years. So it's not likely to come around like that, but I was able to participate in it, fortunately. And with multiple brokerage accounts, you sell the same stock in the account on different accounts, and that's how you get up to $1,000.48 or $1,000.48. Mobile games was $135. Downloaded an app called App Karma, and it's the same as App Karma is the company. They have an app called App Karma and another app called Play Karma, and they're both the same, where you install games, play them, leave them open, and then when you go back to the App Karma or Play Karma app, it rewards you with points, and then when you get enough points, you redeem them. So I did that redemption in 2 blocks of $50 via PayPal, and got that. I also used another app called Missed Play, and was able to redeem 2 $10 Amazon gift cards. And then another app called Rewards Play where you are able to redeem in blocks of $5 Amazon gift card, and you know you redeem them. App Karma is pretty easy because it's passive. You verify your mobile phone number once, and you get the payment. Misplay, you have to be active in the game, so it's a little bit harder to earn. But as long as you're legitimately playing games you enjoy, you'll eventually be able to redeem that. And then rewards play, $5 Amazon gift card, fine. The first 5 is easy. The second 5 and the third 5 is a little bit harder. Yeah, they give you a lot of bonuses up front, so getting to the first 5 is easy, but after that it tends to be a little bit of a grind. And then they do ask you to verify your SMS quite a bit, so you do need an active phone line that you can redeem to. I don't know why they every time you want to redeem, they keep having you verify your SMS, and then it takes a few days sometimes for the Amazon gift card to come, and it doesn't come to your email nor text. It just comes in the app itself, so sometimes that's a little confusing, but they do pay out, so at least that part is good. Swag Bucks was $165.79. It's primarily ending the Gambit run. So any Gambit tokens I had, I redeemed them into Swag Bucks and then didn't turn them back into Gambit. Excuse me. And then Playtime is another where you can play games. Same idea as App Karma, Play Karma as before, and so made $44.65 off of that. Did a $20 offer for public.com for the reverse split arbitrage. That wasn't the best one because I think InboxDollars had it for $25, and then Swagbucks did a double offer literally the next day for $40. So if I had waited a day, I would have gotten more. But I just sometimes you don't get the best offers if you're not monitoring it carefully. So here's the breakdown of my earnings by most to least. So same thing. I guess the only difference here is that about half of it, because of it being Gambit, is not taxable, but this you'll have to be aware of come tax season, that when you declare the income, that you kind of set aside a percentage of these earnings to pay for taxes. Cryptocurrency, luckily, previously I had said that CoinPot didn't honor a withdrawal, and I had lost $1,778.56, or I think maybe it was $1,100 back then in terms of the BTC involved. But since I had written to them and explained that I hadn't gotten the payment, they did honor I think all of their withdrawals, as long as it was a legitimate request and not from scammers or multiple people. So 0.03 BTC is what I had requested, never got processed in January, and then eventually just scouring the internet, there was I think a Reddit thread and or a bitcointalk.org thread that mentioned an email we could write to, so I did, and after they're investigating, they actually sent me that BTC. So between that time in January to when I received it, the price of Bitcoin had gone up, so I recalculated and it went from $1,100 to $1,700 dollars. So that's a good story, and whatever I had said about CoinPot previously, I'd like to retract because they did honor the withdrawal, and even though Bitcoin prices had surged, they did honor, as far as I know, these transactions that were legitimate and that needed to be processed. So good on them. You don't see many crypto faucet companies doing this. A lot of times they just say, oh, I ran out of money, I'm sorry, and they scam you and take off and whatever. So this is very rare, and whatever businesses they have set up, I think Mellow Ads is .com is something that they still run, possibly. I don't know if they actually do own it, but I do appreciate that they honor that, and I was able to get my Bitcoin out. So gross total from all of that ends up being $3,968.74. I had some expenses in April, primarily buying a powerful used computer, so that was $682.45. And then mobile phones and services was another $90, so $772 in expenses. So my net earnings comes out to $3,196.21. My apologies for messing up the slides a little bit. I don't know, I guess Swagbucks kind of got in there when it should have appeared before, but there you have it. If you have any questions or comments or any specific things you want covered, please let me know. Thanks, and have a good day. Bye.